learn the books of the Bible, the books that you should know. Let's learn where they are, hide them in your heart. Let's learn the books of the Bible,
books of the Bible,
the books that you should know. Let's learn where they are, hide them in your heart. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy.
Say Joshua.
Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1st and 2nd Samuel, 1st and 2nd Kings, 1st Chronicles, 2nd Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah.
Keep going.
Esther, Job, and the Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations. Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah.
Alright, say Jonah, Micah, Nahum.
Jonah, Micah, Nahum.
Habakkuk, Zephaniah.
Habakkuk, Zephaniah.
Haggai, Zechariah.
Haggai, Zechariah.
Malachi.
Malachi? Let's learn the books of the Bible, the books that you should know. Let's learn where they are, hide them in your heart. Let's learn the books of the Bible, the books that you should know. Let's learn where they are, hide them in your heart. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Acts, and Romans.
1 Corinthians, go.
1 Corinthians.
What?
2 Corinthians.
Yeah.
Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, 1 Timothy, 2 Timothy.
Say Titus, Philemon.
Titus, Philemon.
Say Hebrews.
Hebrews,
James.
James.
1 Peter, 2 Peter.
1 Peter, 2 Peter.
Say 1 John, 2 John, 3 John.
1 John, 2 John, 3 John.
Scream Jude.
Jude.
Revelation.
Let's learn the books of the Bible, the books that you should know. Let's learn where they are, hide them in your heart. Let's learn the books of the Bible,
books of the Bible,
the books that you should know. Let's learn where they are, hide them in your heart. Let's learn the books of the Bible,
Let's do it.
Bible,
Let's do it.
Bible,
Let's do it.
Children's Church. Okay, before we get started, I am going to do a rapid pop quiz. Rapid means that it is really fast. Pop quiz means, surprise, you didn't know you were going to have this. Now I'm going to ask these questions and you say your answer as fast as you can, okay? And I will give the answers at the end. Here we go. How many days are in a year? How many weeks are in a year? How many days are in a week? How many hours are in a day? Now, if you said that the amount of days in a year are 365, you were correct. If you said that there are 52 weeks in a year, you were correct. If you said that there are 7 days in a week, you are correct. And if you said that there are 24 hours in a day, woo! You got them all right. If you didn't, that's okay. I asked those questions super fast, and sometimes it's hard to answer questions that fast, so it's okay if you didn't get them all right. Now I'm sure you're thinking, Miss Shannon, what does that have anything to do with what the lesson is today? I'm so glad you asked. Thank you for asking. It's because we are talking about time. Time is the most valuable thing we can ever have. And when I say it's valuable, I mean that there is not an amount of money that is worth more than time. Every second we spend doing something is time we can never get back. Can you believe that? Time is that important. Every day that we have already lived is gone and we'll never see it again. So we have to make the most of each and every day. Now, I know that you have a lot of things that you do, especially during the school year. But let's just talk about right now in the summer. Maybe you have sports teams that you are a part of. Maybe you have different clubs you're able to be a part of. And of course, you like to spend time with your friends and your family. And you have hobbies or things you like to do just for fun by yourself. Maybe you like to read. Maybe you like to play with your toys. Maybe you like to play with video games. All these things we do with our time, and not to mention eating and sleeping. So when you do all those things, where do you leave room for God? I know! Do you make time for God? Is He important to you? So much that you make sure you talk to Him every day? That you read the Bible every day? And if you can't read just yet, or if it may be a little tricky for you to read right now, that you have an older sibling or another adult who would be happy to read it to you? To answer your questions? Or do you only talk to God when you need something? Or do you just talk to Him when you're really sad, you need to just get some things off your chest? Or is it that you love God so much that spending time with Him each and every day is so important to you, there's no way that you could go a day without giving Him some of your time? Because remember, time is the most valuable thing we have. So why not spend it with who is the most valuable to us? The Lord. Okay, bow your heads and repeat after me. Dear Lord, help us to read your word every day and to spend time with you every day. In Jesus' name, amen.
Friends, how many of you think you have what it takes to be a spy? Well, besides getting to wear cool spy clothes and use cool spy gadgets, spies have to be really, really good at paying attention to details. Like super tiny, hard to notice details. So, today, we're going to see if you have what it takes to pay attention like a spy. I'm going to show you a scene and give you a few seconds to study it. Then I'll show you the same scene, but there will be one new thing. You have to shout out what's new. Everybody got it? Great, let's begin. Looks like our first scene is at the dog park. Remember to study everything very carefully. Your mission depends on it. Alright, now you'll have 5 seconds to look at this new scene and figure out what is different. Shout it out as soon as you see it. Time's up! Did you figure it out? The new thing was the brown dog. Nice job. Not bad for your first try. Let's see what the next scene looks like. Looks like we're in outer space now. Study everything very carefully. Okay, when the new scene appears, you'll have 5 seconds to shout out what is in the scene that wasn't there before. Go! Time's up. Did you figure it out? The new thing was the alien spaceship. Nice job. If you missed that one, I would say you must not have understood the gravity of the situation. Let's check out this next scene. Looks like we're at the beach. I hope you packed sunscreen. Okay, deep breath in, deep breath out. It's time to focus. Shout out what's new in the scene. Time's up. Did you figure it out? The new thing was the crab. Nice job. I'm sure everybody who missed that one is feeling a little crabby right now. Anyway, it's time to study our next scene. Looks like we've ended up in the big city. Alright, you know the drill. Shout out what is in the scene that wasn't there before. Go! Time's up! Did you figure it out? The new thing was the fire hydrant. These are pretty tough. I'd have to say anyone who's gotten all of these is on fire right now. Looks like we're deep in a cave. You might need a flashlight to study this scene. Okay, did you get a good look at everything? As soon as you see it, shout out what's new that wasn't there before. Time's up! Did you figure it out? The new thing was the bat! Wow, that one was tough, but we've got one more scene that will really test your observation skills. Looks like we're scuba diving. Study all these sea creatures carefully. Okay, this is the final challenge. When you see it, shout out what's new in the scene. Time's up! Did you figure it out? The new thing was the sea turtle. Well done, everybody. That was so much fun. The agency will analyze your results and we'll be in touch if we need to add any more spies to our team.